Hi, welcome to Beatroot Music Piano Tutorial. My name is David Marsden, and in this lesson I'm going to show you the simplest, easiest way to work out any chord you like on the piano without having any pre-knowledge of scales or keys or those big thick piano books you can buy with all the piano chords in. You don't need any of that if you just watch this. It's so easy. Okay, so we're going to start by looking at the most popular chords, which are the major and minor chords. Now these are really the foundation chords in which all other types of chords are built upon, so they're really important. Now if you look at your music theory, it's going to tell you that a major or minor chord is built up of the first, third and fifth note of the scale. Well, that's fine if you want to work out, say, C major for example, and it would be very straightforward because the scale of C has no black notes, no sharps or flats, it's just white notes, so it's easy to work out that C is the first note. The third note in the scale would be an E and the fifth note would be a G. But to work out any of the other chords this way, you're going to get stuck unless you know all your major and minor scales really well. Okay, so here's the method then. Now I'm assuming that you know all the letter names of the notes on the piano, and also when I'm talking about semitones, I'm talking about the nearest distance between the notes on the piano, including black notes. So I'm playing here distances of a semitone, every single note. So for any major chord, all you've got to do is remember two numbers, 5 and 4. So let's find the chord of C major. Now this would be written down as a chord symbol with just the letter C. So you put your thumb on C and including that note, count 5 semitones up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives you the E. Then including that note, count 4 semitones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have your major chord of C. And if you want to thicken that up with the left hand, you can play a C, maybe C octave in the left hand. Gives you a nice rich C major chord. Okay, let's try that with another major chord then. So this time we're going to try A major. So we find A, thumb on A, 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives you a C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gives you an E, and there is your A major chord. And again, left hand, put your A's in, A major. Okay, let's see if you can work this one out yourself. We're going to find F sharp major. So you might want to pause the video, and then I'll show you how to do F sharp major. So here it is, F sharp, thumb on F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's your chord of F sharp major, and play your F sharps underneath. Right, so now we'll look at the minor chord. Now the minor chord is quite simply the number code reversed. So you're looking at 4, 5 for minor. So let's find C minor. So you put your thumb on C, count 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones gives you an E flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 semitones gives you a G, and there's your C minor. Okay, let's just do one more for you to try yourself. Let's try G minor. So you might want to pause the video again, and here's G minor. So thumb on G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's your G minor. Okay, so at this point I just want to show you that what you've been working out is what are called root position chords. That means that the letter name of the chord is at the bottom, so your thumb is on the letter name of the chord. So if we take C major, that is called root position, but as the notes repeat themselves on the piano, you could play that C major chord two other ways, as long as you have the same 3 letters in it. So you could have a E, a G, and then not use that C, use the one at the top, and that will give you another way of playing C. These are called chord inversions. And then the other way of doing it, thumb on G, keep your C there, and then E at the top. So there's 3 ways you can play a chord. Root position, this is called first inversion, and that's called second inversion. Now after you've learned all your root position chords, I thoroughly recommend that you learn all the inversions of them as well. You can obviously work those out from the root position chord. Okay, well the second most common chords that you're probably going to come across are the seventh chords, which are really just an extension of the major and minor chords. There's several types of seventh chord, but we're going to work out first how to do a dominant seventh chord. The chord symbol for this is just a number 7 written after the chord letter. So here we're going to work out how to do C7. Okay, so the number code is 544 for this. So basically it's the major chord, if you remember, which was 5 4. So 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4, that gives you the C major, but you're adding on to it this time the 4. So 1 2 3 4, and there's your C7. Okay, here's one for you to work out. So you might want to pause the video. We're going to work out how to do C#7. So let's see if you can work that one out. And this is how you do it. Put your thumb on C sharp. Remember the code of 544. 1 2 3 4 5 takes you to an F. 1 2 3 4 takes you to the G sharp. And now you're going to do another 4. 1 2 3 4 semitones takes you to B. C sharp down the bottom as well. There's your chord of C# 7th. Okay, so now we're going to look at the major 7th chord. Okay, now this is used quite a lot in jazz music, quite a lot in modern music, so definitely worth remembering this one. The code for it is 545 this time. So let's work out C major 7. Put your thumb on C. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4, so there's your major chord again, and you're adding on to it 1 2 3 4 5. So it's 545 is the code. There's your C major 7. Put your left hand in there. Okay, there's one for you to try out. Let's see if you can work out how to do G major 7th. So you may want to pause the video. This is how you do it. Put your thumb on G. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4. And you're going to add on another 5. 1 2 3 4 5. There's your chord of G major 7. Okay, now the next type of 7th chord we're going to work out now is the minor 7th. So this one is a code of 454. Okay, so basically it's the minor chord this time. So 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 5. That gives you the C minor, but you're going to add on to it 1 2 3 4. So 454 is the code. There's your C minor 7. And here's one for you to work out yourself. Let's see if you can work out A minor 7. So you might want to pause the video, and this is how you do it. Put your thumb on A. Use your code of 454. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4. There's your chord of A minor 7. Again, this chord's used a lot in modern music, so really worth learning. So hopefully by now you've got the hang of the method. Basically every chord has a number code to work it out. I'm not going to demonstrate on any more on here, but here's a summary of all the essential chords I think you're going to need with their number codes. Now there's just one other important thing I thought I'd just mention at this point before I finish this tutorial. Sometimes you might get a chord symbol that's written with a slash sign underneath it and another letter. All it is that the top letter is your chord, so if it says C over E, it means you're playing a C chord, but the letter underneath the slash sign is what you play in the left hand. So if it's C/E, it means you're going to play a C chord in the right hand and an E in the bass instead of the normal root C. So there it is, the easiest way in the world to work out any chord you like on your piano or keyboard. So if you found this tutorial useful, then please subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can also click on the link below and follow us on Facebook, which will be Beatroot Music. I shall be uploading more tutorials very shortly, and I'm going to be introducing you to a brand new book, a tutor book that I've put together, which is a complete unique method of learning piano or keyboard, and it's for adults and children, and it's based on the chord method. So until next time, thanks for watching.